Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Tesla Stock Podcast. In a week full of contradictions, Tesla found itself publicly begging the Trump administration to save a green energy policy, while Wall Street analysts declared the start of an AI revolution and sent the stock to a new stratosphere. But in China, a top competitor is literally tearing the company's products apart to beat them at their own game. With the stock now trading around the $440 mark, we need to unravel this complex and fascinating story. Let's start with one of the strangest headlines of the year. In a public comment filing this week, Tesla urged the Trump administration not to repeal the current vehicle emissions standards. This is the very same administration that Tesla's CEO, Elon Musk, was a close advisor to just a few months ago. So why is Tesla, a company led by a CEO who has championed deregulation, fighting to save these rules? The answer is simple: money. A lot of it. Last year alone, Tesla made $2.8 billion in global revenue from selling regulatory credits. Because Tesla only sells zero-emission vehicles, it earns a surplus of these credits, which it then sells for nearly pure profit to other automakers who don't meet their emissions targets. The Trump administration's plan to repeal these standards would effectively make those credits worthless, punching a multi-billion-dollar hole in Tesla's bottom line. In its official comment, Tesla argued that repealing the standards undermines the stability of this program and creates an uneven playing field. This is a fascinating moment where Tesla's financial interests as a pure EV maker are in direct opposition to the deregulatory agenda of a political administration its CEO once advised. It's a stark reminder that beneath the grand vision, a significant chunk of Tesla's historical profitability has come directly from these government-mandated programs. So, how is the market reacting to all this complexity and the recent string of bad sales data out of Europe? By completely ignoring it and focusing on one thing: artificial intelligence. This week, we saw a wave of bullish analyst upgrades that sent the stock surging. Wedbush Securities raised its price target to a new street high of $600, declaring that Tesla was advancing its path toward an AI revolution. Deutsche Bank also lifted its price target to $435. Both firms reiterated their buy ratings, making it clear that their investment thesis is no longer about the car business of today, but about the AI, robotaxi, and robotics businesses of tomorrow. And to be fair to the bulls, their case was strengthened this week by more recent, granular sales data that showed a strong rebound in some European markets after a terrible July and August. For instance, new Model Y registrations in Sweden saw a significant increase in early September, and the company reportedly posted its strongest European registration week of the entire third quarter. This new positive data point gave the bulls the ammunition they needed to dismiss the earlier bad news and double down on the long-term story. It's a perfect example of the volatility of the stock, where the market sentiment can swing from bearish to wildly bullish in a matter of days based on which data points you choose to focus on. But while Wall Street is focused on the AI software of tomorrow, Tesla's top competitor in China is obsessed with the hardware of today. In an incredible display of competitive intensity, the CEO of the Chinese tech giant Xiaomi, Lei Jun, revealed this week that his company had bought 3 Tesla Model Ys, ripped them apart piece by piece, and studied every single component to benchmark their new YU7 electric SUV. Speaking to a large crowd with a side-by-side comparison of the two vehicles on a giant screen behind him, the CEO was both highly complimentary and fiercely competitive. He said, "I'm not criticizing the Model Y. The Model Y is a very, very outstanding car," and even told the audience, if you don't choose YU7, you can consider Model Y. But he also made it clear that they believe their design definitely does not lose to the Model Y. This obsessive focus on the competition appears to be working. Tesla's sales in China dropped 4% in August, as it continues to lose ground to local players selling cheaper EVs. The Xiaomi YU7 received over 240,000 pre-orders in just 24 hours when it launched. This raises a critical question. Can Tesla really build an unassailable, multi-trillion-dollar AI moat when its core physical products are being so effectively and methodically challenged by well-funded and fast-moving rivals? So, to sum it all up, Tesla is in the strange position of fighting the Trump administration to save the very emissions rules that bolster its bottom line. Wall Street is completely ignoring the near-term noise, with a wave of bullish upgrades focused on a long-term AI revolution, helped by early signs of a sales rebound in Europe. And in China, the competition has become so intense that its chief rivals are publicly admitting to tearing down Tesla's cars component by component in order to beat them. This brings me to my question for you. Which is the real story here? Is it the Wall Street narrative of an unstoppable AI leader on its way to a multi-trillion-dollar valuation? Or is it the on-the-ground reality of a car company facing fierce, methodical competition and complex political headwinds that are impacting its business today? Let me know which story you think will define the next year for Tesla stock in the comments below. As always, if you found this breakdown valuable, please hit that like button, subscribe to the Tesla Stock Podcast, and be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.